40 and above, we are talking about Kevin Hart's video.
I can't walk. Me and Steven got into a little debate. This debate was based off of who was faster. Those that know me know I'm pretty fast.
I have like people our age saying, see, I told you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, that's not the message,
40-year-old.
man. The message is, yes, as you get older, you actually got to train more. We're not laughing because it's, you know,
I
we're
feel the
finally
pain.
at him, but we're just, it's interesting.
40-year-olds and above. But
Yeah.
here, hey, you know what?
Because, you know, we're 40 and above.
Yeah, and I ain't going to run like that. I ain't going to try that. I know in my heart that I'm not going to be able to run like that.
I might try it,
But you know what? Here's the thing. How and why did he do that in the first place? Well, you know what, Kevin Hart, I don't know if you run all the time like that or even try to sprint like that. I know you're a fast dude. I've seen some of the
He's in
videos.
great shape.
Yeah, he's in great shape. I see him working out all the time.
Yeah.
But, you know, does he train for the 40? Does he train for his sprints? Does he train those runs? Does he practice all the time? And that's something that can cause that injury if you're not prepared and ready to go, and then all of a sudden you want to pick yourself up. Yes, that is very true. At a younger age, we could just pick up and do that at any time we want to, but we are not set like that after the age. I mean, I would even say not even just the age of 40.
Yeah, man. I see
some people see this in 30s and
shoot, you get a 25-year-old
Yeah.
that doesn't work out, make them sprint, boom, they blow
Exactly.
something.
And then
So,
all of a sudden the things go out.
yeah,
So-
I mean, it comes back to conditioning. What are you conditioned to do? What are you training to do?
Yeah.
There is an age factor, but the reason why I'm laughing is because now I have like people our age saying, see, I told you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, that's not the message,
40-year-old.
man. The message is, yes, as you get older, you actually got to train more.
Yeah. You got to train harder, and Kevin Hart does. Kevin Hart
yeah.
kicks his ass. He works
Shout
out hard.
out, yeah,
I've
he
seen
works
all
all
the
the
videos
time.
that he does, so shout out to that. But I won't be running any 40-yard dash. I mean, I work out pretty good. I mean, on a daily basis.
Yeah, yeah.
And so does Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, you know,
it is what it is.
It happens. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, dude.
You know?
So here's the question: is it just 40-year-olds and above? Right?
No, of course not, man.
not.
This is, look, we just had, last December, we had about 15 people run the Spartan Run out here in San Francisco. Half of them were above 50, never done this in their life. And you know what? They didn't have to go too hard, but they did it, and they've accomplished it, right? We've had people like just so happy and joyous the fact that they were
completed
able
something.
to complete that.
Now in competition now.
Right. They weren't competing though. Now we do have people above 50 and up that still do that and compete.
Mm-hmm.
But the key thing is they're training for it. And for any of us, again, it doesn't matter how old you are, because I have an 83-year-old client that just, you know, she was so enamored and happy that she hiked for about 2.5 miles. She was so happy, right? 83-year-old lady. God bless her. And so my point is, age, yes, it matters as you get older, but training is the key thing. Exercise is the key thing. Consistency.
Train more, train harder.
Commitment, consistency. The older you get, it is. You got to lift weights more as you get older. You have to, or else you're just going to fall on that path of getting old, weak, and frail.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's not what we're trying to do. I'm not. I hope
We're trying to
hopefully-
teach everybody that no matter how old you get, you got to keep on moving.
Yeah.
Injuries happen. You know,
Sure.
Kevin Hart will come back from this, and he's going to be stronger than ever. He'll be working out. He'll be doing his thing. He'll be kicking ass again. But it is
Absolutely.
pretty funny to see his video
I can't walk.
because it is. I feel him. I feel him on the injuries, and
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing. I was saying that when I was 30. I was like, shit, it's my age.
Oh my
it's my
God.
age.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not your age. You just got to learn how to retrain your body.
Absolutely.
Everybody's going to be dealing with injuries no matter what age you're in.
Yep.
And you got to make sure that you just keep on going.
I personally feel actually healthier and more mobile at age 40 plus than when I was in 30s.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
Some people do.
'cause, yeah, training change, and I'm staying active. So, what's the message today, folks?
Move.
Move.
Stop thinking that you
Age is a restriction. It's
age is a
not.
restriction. Everybody utilizes that excuse.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
That's not what we're the message that we're trying to send. No matter if you get injured or not, you're always going to have some type of injury, but you just got to work through it. You got to get right back up, get back up on that bike, whatever it is, and keep going.
Yeah, just be smart about it. But continue to move, continue to exercise, continue to train.
Be careful for those people who are challenging you to take sprints, to run those sprints. Should they ramp up their runs? If they want to sprint and they want to compete?
Sure.
Absolutely, man. And if you're trying to compete and you're trying to run and you're trying to race, you got to prepare for that, man. You have people that run the 100-meter dash, whatever it is. They don't take it lightly, man. They work out, they run, they warm up, they sprint, they take their time. They exercise, they cross-train, they do it all.
They get adjustments.
They get exercise, they get everything.
Yeah.
Exactly, and they get their recovery work in.
Yeah.
So it's all important. So whatever it is that you guys do, whether it's you guys are trying to work and compete in a powerlifting competition versus a sprinting competition, or you're just playing around with friends, and you know that they challenge you guys to these type of events, prepare for it.
Prepare.
Get yourself ready to go, because you can't just all of a sudden pick something up and expect.
And start where you're at. Don't start at where anyone else is at. Start at your level. If you haven't run in years, jog for a little bit for a few minutes, and then you ramp up on a weekly basis. Whether you add 5 more minutes here and there, and then slowly get into faster paced runs, little light sprints here and there, and then just let it build. And also listen to what your body's telling you.
I had last year we were actually working with Franco Finn and Game for Heroes, where Tim McGraw and we had all these celebrities like MC Hammer come out, and we had Guy Fieri. It was his event where he threw it for heroes, for first responders, as police and
it was a softball
sheriffs.
game, right?
Yeah, it was a softball game, and we were trying. It was funny because our massage therapist and I, Mark, we were all out there trying to get people to warm up properly, and we were on the side, and they were looking at us like, who are these guys, man? Next thing you know, they come out after partying all night long. They come in, and all of a sudden, strain after neck pain, after back pain, and all these old retired athletes that never really played softball before, and then all of a sudden, they're getting all the injuries, and they're coming over to the sideline, and we're working on strained hamstrings, strained obliques from twisting, knee pain from running and sprinting. If you guys didn't warm up, if you guys didn't prepare properly, especially at that old age, you guys are going to start dealing with some of that pain.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
So be smart about what you do. Please train. If you don't know what to do, that's why there's professionals like us that can help you out.
Exactly.
Holler at us, shiftmovement.com. Like, subscribe, and let us know of any other topics you guys would want us to cover. And we'll see you in our next episode.
Thanks, guys.